Hi, this is Sugar Shane Mosley, and you're watching True School Sports.
All right.
And also, I want to say something to the Mayweather camp that keeps running their mouth, man. Don't worry. You get your fights up, and I will whoop your ass anywhere. Let's do it. I ain't intimidated by Mayweather. Nobody can intimidate me.
Okay. Talk your young blood. Talk your ish young blood.
My flow, my show brought me to go. That brought me all my fancy things. My crib, my cars, my clothes, my jewels. Look, homie, I done came up and I ain't changing. You should love it way more than you hate it. Oh, you mad? I thought that you'd be happy I made it.
Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers now. Where's my brethren all around the world? Watch this video. Hope you're having a great day today as tuning in. Make sure you do yourself a damn favor and hit that subscribe button, and surely you will not be disappointed. Now, interesting stuff in the aftermath of Ryan Garcia's fight this past weekend on the Zone. You know, he got a pretty impressive stoppage against Jose Lopez, and you know, he had some choice words for the Mayweather camp because, as many of you know, Ryan Garcia has quite the history with the Mayweather gym. Obviously, we know about Ryan Garcia's beef and his gripes and his qualms with Gervonta Tank Davis. You know, that's a fight that's been being talked up for quite some time now. So you have that. Then you also have the fact that he did a lot of sparring with Rolando Romero, or Rolly, as he's affectionately called in the middle of the gym, and he's basically coming out and saying, like, look, I'm not afraid of you guys. You guys get your fights up. You guys do what you got to do, and I'll whoop your asses. And, you know, I'm not going to lie. The jury, for me, and it still is, you know, it still is. You know, the jury, for me, is still very much out on Ryan Garcia. You know, I'm not really all the way there with him yet. But I'm not going to lie, man. When you start talking like that, when you start talking with that kind of conviction, and, you know, to be fair, the opposition he's been fighting hasn't been the best of yet, but, I mean, what would you expect with a kid like him, with Golden Boy really grooming this guy to be the next pay-per-view star for their, you know, stable of fighters? Why would you expect them to match him so tough so early? You know, so it's gonna be a process. But I like the energy, man. I like the energy, and I would hope moving forward that he would keep that same energy, because boxing needs rivalries, man. Boxing, the great thing about boxing is that in boxing, it's one of the only sports right now in the world where there's actually genuine rivalries. You know, I feel like that's where the NBA is losing out. I feel like that's where, like, a lot of sports losing out. There's not really many rivalries because these guys are all friends. But in boxing, ain't no friends. You gotta want all the smoke, and it looks like Ryan Garcia wants all the smoke, man. So I'm really just liking I liked what I saw from him in his fight against Lopez. I liked what I saw in the post-fight interviews. I like the fact that he's, you know, joined Canelo's camp, and he's working with Eddie Reynoso, and he's soaking up all the knowledge he can from Canelo, and that's a great guy to soak up knowledge from. I mean, like, when we talk about Canelo Alvarez, we're talking about one of the top 5 pound-for-pound fighters in the sport of boxing, a guy who has really come a long way in his career. I thought he lost both Golovkin fights, but still, as a fighter, he has matured, and he has become quite the fighter. Now he's fighting Daniel Jacobs next. I think he's gonna spark Jacobs, to be honest with you. So it's a good guy to learn from, you know, a guy that not only has been successful in the ring, but a guy that has more than been successful outside the ring, you know, in terms of being a box office attraction, in terms of being a big ticket seller, in terms of being a guy that can carry the sport. And, like, I'm not going to lie to you guys, when I think of the top American prospects, you know, there's about 4 or 5 names that come to my mind before I even get to Ryan Garcia. I think of guys like Teofimo Lopez. I think of guys like Jerron Boots Ennis. I think of guys like Teofimo Lopez, Jerron Ennis, drawing blanks here. Raymond Ford, who I like a lot. Tank Davis, but he's not really a prospect anymore. You know, there's about 3 or 4 names roughly that I think about before I get to Ryan Garcia. But that doesn't even matter, because no matter, I can think guys are more talented than Ryan Garcia. But the fact of the matter is, Ryan Garcia, and I'm beginning to see it on more on a 5x5 basis. You know, Ryan Garcia, he has what we would call the it factor. Okay, Jerron Ennis is a lot more talented than Ryan Garcia. Like, in my opinion, he's a lot more talented. But he does not have, I don't think, at least not right now. Well, actually, no. I just don't think Jerron Ennis has that it factor to be a pay-per-view draw. He don't. Teofimo Lopez has the it factor. Ryan Garcia has the it factor. when Floyd Mayweather was coming up as a prospect, we knew he had that it factor. I think Ryan Garcia kind of has that thing going for him, and it's not one of those things that you can teach. It's not one of those things that you can groom someone to become. They either have it or they don't. One of my favorite fighters of all time was Pernell Whitaker, and Pernell Whitaker, God bless his soul, could fight his ass off. But was Pernell Whitaker by himself a pay-per-view draw? No. Same thing with Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford is one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the sport of boxing, but does he have that it factor within his personality to go on and be a pay-per-view draw? No, not by himself. Anthony Joshua has that it factor. Even Deontay Wilder, to a point, has that it factor himself because he has a personality. He has one-punch knockout power. So Ryan Garcia has that going for him, and he's become one of the biggest stars in boxing. Not for necessarily for what he's done in the ring, but for how he's promoted himself on social media. He is someone that, he's one of these I'll call him a millennial boxing superstar. He's a millennial boxing superstar because of the way he's promoted himself on social media. He's one of the most followed, active American fighters out there. Probably one of the most followed active fighters, point blank, period. And I like the way he's moving, man. I like the energy he brought to the ring this past Saturday, and for him to call them guys in Mayweather Gym, they've been talking a lot, particularly with Tank Davis. People are saying that Tank Davis would kill him, and right now I think if they were to fight, I think Tank Davis would probably be Ryan Garcia. But 3 to 4, 5 fights from now, if he's getting the right fights and he's developing, Tank really ain't been in the it hasn't really been in the ring. Tank, is not that disciplined. I can see Ryan Garcia beating him badly. Same thing, I know they wanted to fight Rolando Romero, another top guy coming out the Mayweather Gym, Rolly, because they had bad blood from the sparring sessions. I could see Ryan Garcia maybe beating him at some point in time. Not now though, but he's still got to mature, and I think he's got things going for him. He's got the fact that he's very well looked after by Golden Boy. He's on DAZN. He's got a massive following on social media. He just had a baby girl, so that's gonna mature him real quickly, and he's going to evolve as a man very quickly, which means that if he's evolving as a man and he's doing the right things in the gym, then he will thus in turn evolve as a fighter just as quick, if not quicker, because it's not about him anymore. He's got to provide for a young girl, which is a big motivation for a lot of boxers or kids. So I'm expecting big things from Ryan Garcia, man, just moving forward. Again, I'll say it again. I don't rate him as the best American prospect. I think the best American prospect, without a shadow of a doubt, is Teofimo Lopez. I think he's the best American prospect, and I think he'll beat all these guys straight up. I think straight up, you put him in there with like Ryan Garcia or Gervonta Davis, he's clearing around. He's getting him out of there because he's just that damn good. But we talk about American prospects. We talk about Teofimo Lopez. We talk about Ryan Garcia. We talk about Shakur Stevenson. We can't forget about Shakur Stevenson. We talk about new guys like Raymond Ford, Otha Jones III, who are a lot more green than Ryan Garcia is. But Ryan Garcia is definitely someone to look out for. Ryan Garcia, wants the smoke with the Mayweather Gym supposedly, and I don't think right now is the right time. But you give it a couple fights, you match it properly, you let him mature a little bit. He'll start growing into his man strength. When he grows into that man strength and he starts punching a little bit harder, he'll be a very hard guy to beat. And Golden Boy's doing a good job with him so far. So yeah, I just wanted to give my take on that because Ryan Garcia, man, he's someone that is gonna be someone in boxing. Whether I like it or not, whether you like it or not, he's gonna be someone in boxing. He's gonna be very, very well looked after. He will sell tickets because he has got a big fan base. He knew how to promote himself on social media, and women love him. That's why he has a kid at 20 years old, 19 years old. The women love him, and he can fight a little bit. And as an amateur, if you don't know, as an amateur, he had a pretty damn good amateur career. So Ryan Garcia, man, I would love to see him fight, Tank Davis at some point. I don't think Leonard Ellaby will ever be open to that because Leonard Ellaby doesn't want Tank Davis around anybody. He won't even let Tank Davis fight Tevin Farmer because he's on DAZN. So I don't think that's a fight that ever happens, but if it does, I'll be here to cover it. So maybe a fight against Rolando Romero, that could be a fight that could be on DAZN. Rolly, because I don't think. And this is my personal opinion. Anybody from Las Vegas who sees this video, you can correct me in the comments. But I don't think Rolando Romero, as talented as he is and as good as he is, I don't think he's as high a priority for Mayweather Promotions as like Gervonta Davis. So I think they might be more prone to throwing him in the ring with Ryan Garcia. So maybe that's a grudge fight that could happen. I like to see it because their sparring session on YouTube was really entertaining. Rolly beat the daylights out of Ryan Garcia, but that was a while ago. Ryan has, I would be led to believe that he's been maturing, and if not, he's gonna mature now that he had a kid. And that's what it is. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Ryan Garcia wants all the smoke with the Mayweather gym. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Take the time to subscribe. And like I say in every single one of these videos, you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just a kid from Daniel. So until next time, take care, guys.
Hey, this is Adrian Granados, and you're watching True School Sports.